What's good? This is Trey. Welcome to this presentation. All right, today I want to I just want to vibe on this video, okay? I'm just gonna let my soul just unleash today. I'm gonna let the beast unleash today, okay? We have been lied to. We have so much power and so much ability to create and design the life we want to live. It's not even funny how much power we have, but we have just not been given this information, right? Like if schools and our parents and the people around us were telling us this stuff, man, you know how much we would have achieved by this point. I'm just starting to learn how powerful I am in the last couple of years. But man, what if I would have been raised, in a school or, around people who were telling me, Trey, you have unlimited power. You have the unlimited power to create anything you want in your life. You can make as much money as you want to make. You can have the finest girl that you want. There's nothing that you can't do. What if we would have heard this every single day of our lives? What would we have accomplished by now? So here's the point I'm trying to make. We are not our past, okay? Literally, even the guy who I was an hour ago, I'm not that guy. I literally have the power to create in every single moment the type of man I want to be. I can choose what type of future I want to create. And I'm here to tell you, so can you. You have the power to choose the kind of life you want to live, the kind of women you want in your life. You can have 9s and 10s in your life if that's what you want. You can make $1 million or $1 billion, whatever it is, if that's what you want. But you have to set that intention. And you have to live as if we have the power. We have the power of imagination. We can start seeing something and start visualizing something before it has been manifested into reality. And if you can visualize it, you can make it a reality. Okay, we just need to understand the physical reality takes time to manifest. Okay? If you're trying to bring something into the physical world, like let's say I say, okay, I want to attract $1 million, for example. Let's just say I set that intention. I want to attract $1 million. I can look in my mind and I can visualize this $1 million. I could visualize $1 million in my account. I could visualize what I would do with it. Okay, I can visualize the experiences I can create with it. Now, when I open my eyes and I look, I don't see no $1 million. It doesn't mean that I can't manifest $1 million. All it means is I've already created it in my mind. Now I need to get it into the physical reality. And this can be done with any goal. I just use $1 million because that's, it's easy for us to visualize that. But any goal, anything that we want, we can create, we can manifest. What if we would have just been told this when we were growing up? Maybe you might have heard it from 1 or 2 people, but I mean, what if this was what they were teaching us in school, right? We would have too much power. I see why they don't teach us that, because that's too much power. They don't want us to have all that power. But people are starting to wake up, not everyone, but there's a percentage of people that are starting to wake up and realize how powerful they are. Okay. And the beast to me, when I say, unbreakable beast, that's you waking up. That's you tapping into a different type of energy. The beast energy, that's that energy that just goes. Okay? That's that energy that said is enough is enough. Okay? It's time to create. It's time to manifest. It's time to do as much as I can with this limited time that I have on this planet. Okay? We have limited time on this planet. Hey, what's up, brother? Respect, man. We have limited time on this planet. Let's die empty. I forgot where I heard that, but I love that idea of dying empty, because you've expressed everything, right? You went after your goals, you went after your dreams, you put your energy into everything you did, you lived a life of passion. Then when you die, you have no regrets. Let's aim for that. Man, just talking about this stuff, man, I just love talking about this because it's so powerful, man. We have so much power if we would just set the intention, set the goals, and just start going after them, man. And refusing to take no for an answer, refusing to give up, refusing to stop at the first sign of adversity, refusing to let any obstacle throw us off. Choosing to be unbreakable, right? Not to say we don't fall down or we don't stumble. That's part of it. But we get back up and keep moving forward, right? And then when you set this goal and you start moving towards it, the law of attraction kicks in, man. The universe starts sending you what you need to create what you're trying to create. It starts sending you the right people, the right resources, the right opportunities. But we gotta, one thing I gotta tell you, man, when you're manifesting, when you're creating, you gotta have patience. You gotta be able to relax and enjoy the process, okay? Not to say that you're not taking action, you're not doing your thing. Of course you're doing that. But we have this tendency to, because it's because how society's set up, instant gratification. Things need to happen fast. And if it doesn't happen fast, that means it's not working. That's what people, that's what the idea we've been given, and that's bullshit. Okay, if you're trying to create something great, something amazing, it's not gonna happen, super fast. It takes time, right? If I'm in a certain condition and I'm trying to create a whole other condition, that's not gonna happen overnight. And even if something that happens overnight, you're gonna lose it overnight. I don't want something that is gonna happen and then I just lose it right away. I want the real thing, right? I want to earn what I want, okay? I want to deserve what I want. So even when I went out and I started doing cold approach, when I started going out and cold approaching women, any woman that I get, I clearly deserve that woman because I walked up to her, I approached her. Yes, maybe I was a little nervous or anxiety, but I still approached her and I expressed myself. And I accepted the fact that I could possibly get rejected or I could get accepted. But I am okay with both. That's what we need to be okay with. We can't be so attached to it needs to happen exactly how we want it. Right? We need to detach from the outcome. We need to set the intention and detach and just enjoy. I made a video the other day about how to have a perfect day. You have a perfect day by enjoying the day. It's as simple as that. Not by, the day needs to go exactly how it's planned and it needs to be perfect and nothing can't go wrong. No, a perfect day is how you respond to your day, not what happens. Because shit is going to happen, right? You don't know what the hell is going to happen. We can't control the external world. The external world is going to do what it's going to do. But we can control our internal world and how we respond to things. That's our power. That's our power. That's how you become grounded in your masculinity. That's how you develop unbreakable self-confidence, when you realize that you are in control of your internal world. Nobody can fuck with that, right? They can say whatever they want to say. They can do whatever they want to do, but you can choose how you respond. Somebody can look at me and say, hey, Trey, you're a piece of shit. And I can just look at him and smile at him and say, thank you, man. Have a great day. That's the response I choose. I don't give a shit what he says to me. I don't give a shit what she says to me. I'm going to respond how I want to respond. I'm not going to react. I'm not going to be triggered. Right? Because I'm not seeking anything from anyone. I don't want anyone's validation. I don't want anything from anyone. Whatever I want, I can give to myself. Okay? I don't need love from anyone because I can get self-love. I don't need validation from anyone because I can give myself self-validation. I don't need approval from anyone because I give myself self-approval. And the funny thing is, when you start giving these things to yourself, that's when people will start coming around you and, you know, want to be around you and connect with you, because they want what you have. They want that internal strength. They want that self-love. They want that self-respect, and they want it, you know, they want to get around you because, you know, it's contagious. Good vibes are contagious. When someone feels good and they're in good spirits, that's contagious, man. So that's how you attract. You attract what you are. If you're in bad spirits, if you're negative, if you're, you know what I mean? You're going to attract negative people, bad spirits. But if you're in good vibes, you know, if you're practicing gratitude in your day, gratitude and love and joy and peace in your day, we're all seeking feelings, right? We want a certain feeling. We're doing what we do to have a certain feeling or maintain a certain feeling or get a certain feeling, whatever, right? But what I'm saying is we can create whatever feeling we want right now. Like I can, right now, you know, because when we set a goal, the reason we set a goal is because it's going to help us basically either amplify a certain feeling we already want or help us get to a feeling that we want, right? So for example, like I may set a goal, I might set a certain income goal, and it's not because I actually want the money or need the money. It's what that money represents. For me, you know, if I make a certain type of money, what that represents to me is me giving a certain level of value. You see, like I see the reality of things. Like money is just a representation of value. How much value have you given? Okay? And then also, you know, being open to receive, right? Because sometimes we give, and we're not open to receive. We need to be open to receive. We need to understand that we're giving this value, and it's okay to receive, okay? And people want to give you, you know, if you give someone a ton of value, they want to give you back the value, but you got to know your value. You know, like that's how you know, the friend zone. Guys end up in the friend zone because they'll give to the girl, but they don't understand that they should be receiving too. Right? There should be a law of exchange. If the girl is valuing you, she should give as well. And if you don't know your value and you're not, you know, you kind of just give, she'll just take. And now you're gonna start, you know, getting pissed off. Oh man, you know, why doesn't she like me and this and that or whatever? Because you're making it too easy, man. You're making yourself too available. You got to know your value. You got to set boundaries. You got to have standards and qualifications for these women, right? We got to see ourselves. We got to see ourselves as kings. As kings. And when I use the word king, because royalty, man. Self-respect, self-love. Carry yourself like a king. You know? We're not slaves, we're not commoners, we're not paupers, man. We're kings, we are great. When I approach a woman, I approach her as a king. I'm looking at her as a king, and I'm approaching her and qualifying to see if she's worthy to be my queen. That's literally my frame. I'm not gonna end up in any friend zone. Impossible. Because I'm setting a frame. I'm setting the frame, and she has to come into my frame. I'm not going into hers. That's where dudes mess up, right? They try to set a frame, and then if the girl doesn't go into it, then they go into her frame. No, I set my frame. I am a king. I'm approaching you. I'm qualifying you to see if you're worthy of being a queen. If you don't qualify, then sorry, I'm going to have to move on to the next person. If you do qualify, then we'll move on from there. And that's the frame I set, so I'm not going to end up in any friend zone. It's not going to happen. I don't have to worry about no friend zone. Because I start the communication off on the right frame from the beginning. So there's no confusion here. So the girl, and I don't force anything on anyone. The girl has to choose. Does she want to come into my frame or not? Now, if I go out and I approach a certain amount of women and no women want to go into my frame, now I understand, okay, I need to somehow demonstrate more value in these interactions. Because if a king shows up and it is obvious to her that he is a king, she'll jump in his frame very quickly. Because she's looking for a king. Women are looking for the best man they can have access to. So literally, the best man she has access to, he would be the king of the men that, of all the men, right? He would be the king. He'd be the highest value guy or whatever. And so we, as men, we want to show up and hold ourselves as kings, you know? Like it's interesting because you don't have to actually, clearly I'm not talking about you need to actually be a king, but you need to carry yourself like one. And an honorable king, not like a asshole king. I don't go around like, treating people like shit or anything like that, but I walk around with some integrity. I walk around with some self-respect, some self-love, with some balls, right? With some leadership, with some grounded masculinity, with some boundaries, okay? With strength, essentially. I walk around with strength. And that's how we need to walk, head up, chest out, shoulders back. And we look at people, we give eye contact and we smile. Hey, what's up? How you doing? And we're not jumping in anyone's frame. We don't need anything from anyone. We're just living our life. And we just want to spread good vibes and raise people's vibes, make people feel good. My goal when I approach a woman, whether we get together or not, I want to end the conversation with her feeling better than she did than if she didn't have a conversation with me, right? Because at the end of the day, I just want to spread good vibes. Getting women is the icing on the cake. She's not like the main thing. I have a purpose, right? I have a purpose, and I love feminine energy. Feminine energy can help you with your purpose. Feminine energy and masculine energy, when it comes together, that's creation. So, that's natural. It's natural for feminine energy and masculine energy to interact. And it's supposed to be fun and playful. It's not this serious thing. And we have to have this abundance mentality. There are so many women out there. We should never be having, what they call it, one-itis or, letting one rejection ruin our day and shit like that. 7 billion people on the planet. 7 billion. One person should never be able to affect you. All right? So look, fellas, that's all I got to say for today, man. Just be a king, be a beast. You know what I mean? In general, not just with women, with everyone. Let people know that you respect yourself, you love yourself, you're not seeking anything from anyone. And you're a man of value. And you're a man who gives value, but you also, understand the law of exchange, right? Nobody's gonna come and just use my value. Okay? I will give my value freely, but I'll also, I'll be looking at the person like, okay, what's your value now? Right? Because I want people to get better around me. That's one of the qualities that, that I use as an attractive quality. Like if a woman gets with me, she's gonna get better. Like that's the kind of man we want to be, and she gets better because of our character, our morals, our ethics, our values, our beliefs, right? Our focus on evolution and improvement. If she gets with us, she's gonna get better. That's the game I play. 7 billion people out there. Don't let one person fuck you. Exactly. So look, fellas, this is the Unbreakable Beast Tribe, bro. There ain't no sheep in here, okay? Ain't no pussies in here. Ain't no none of that, bro. We demonstrate strength. We demonstrate character. We demonstrate evolution, positivity, forward movement, assertiveness, right? Proactive. We have goals. We have ambition. And we just put it out, man. We express ourselves. We're not, timid about shit or, worrying about people's opinions. Fuck that, man. We express, and we express authentically. We're not trying to be something that we're not. We just take the qualities that we've been given and we amplify it. We become the best version of ourselves. And of course we're gonna get women. Of course. I just show you like the steps, like, okay, if you want to go and do cold approach, I'll show you how to go and do it. But I show you how to be attractive when you go out. You approach a woman as a king. You don't approach her like Got these guys going up and approaching girls and they look like they're begging for money and shit. No, we don't approach like that. We approach as a king. We literally approach her detached from the outcome. We approach her and it's almost like, we approach her, but it's almost like we didn't approach her because we don't even really give a fuck, right? We just want to spread good vibes, man. So look, fellas, thanks for watching. Go ahead, apply this information if you're someone who's interested in working together. Me basically guiding you on this journey. You're interested in cold approach pickup. You want to be able to go out there and there's so many options out there. There's so much abundance, so much opportunity to meet some beautiful, amazing women, have some amazing experiences. If you want to learn cold approach, if you want to develop unbreakable confidence, you want to eliminate your fear of approaching women, hit me up. I have a one-on-one coaching program. It's 8 weeks. We'll work together. We lock in on a specific goal you'd like to achieve in regards to your dating life. And I give you daily action steps. I hold you accountable each week. And we just go, man. We unleash the beast. All right, so if you're interested, hit me up. I'll give you the details. Thanks for watching. Peace.